guys, I'm Vignesh and welcome to my tutorial for the spiky balloon. The spiky balloon is very cool and it's originally called the stealth octahedron. Actually, it's called an AKA. These two creatures are called an AKA stealth octahedron. Let's push on this. It's just like the regular balloon, except when you blow it up, you'll see these creases that you have to push on in order to get something like this. And the cool thing about the spiky balloon, that's heavier on one side. So if you make the fall facing on like this and that curve, it'll roll. And so people, and they'll be amazed. It's moving and they'll not know why. So let's get started. So you can use a square paper. You can use rectangle paper. If you're using rectangular, fold like this. Crease on top, and there'll be some extra piece down below. You have to crease it, and rip that extra crease it very well, and rip that extra piece off. So once you've done making this, crease on top and run your fingernail. Unfold. So rotate the paper 180 degrees. Rotate the paper 180 degrees. So you should look at it like this. So rotate the paper 180 degrees like this. Now take the top end goes to the bottom end of the paper. You're done, and once you're done, it stretched perfectly. Make a crease on top and run your fingernail. Then you flip the paper to the top end of the paper and fold it down to the bottom end of the paper. Once you're done folding it in half like this, make a crease on top and run your fingernail. Just make a tap with the crease extra sharp. Rotate it 90 degrees like this. So take the top end of the paper and fold it down to the bottom end of the paper. Once you're done folding it in half like this, you crease on top and run your fingernail. Now so take the top and the paper and fold it down to the center line. Top and bottom edges go right into the middle. Once you're done creasing, folding like this, make a crease on top and run your fingernail. Do the same to the bottom edge. Bottom edge goes to the middle. So top and bottom edges go right into the middle. So once you're done making it, you crease on top and run your fingernail. Now the paper should look like this. Once you open it, you see the paper is divided into fourths. Now rotate the paper 90 degrees. So remember, rotate the paper 90 degrees. Now top and bottom edges go right into the middle. You crease on top and run your fingernail. Now open up and you see the paper is divided into 16 squares. Put the paper back over and you have to make these two creases extra sharp. So you will fold it and give them a nice crease and run your fingernail. You see to the other side, fold them, give them a nice crease and run your fingernail. Then this is going to be the trickiest step. listen very carefully. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to fold this point here, fold these three various points here. So I'm going to give you a demonstration. So I draw points here. So I draw points. Now I call them A, B, C, and D. Like you fold it up like this. What we'll do, we're going to fold from this point A up to point B. So crease on top and run your fingernail. Unfold. Now from point A to point C. It's now the middle of the paper. A crease on top and run your fingernail. I'll tell you why I'm telling you run your fingernail. Because you have to make the creases a bit sharper in order to make the spikes on the spiky ball. Now unfold. Now what you do from point A to point D. This is again the corner of the little square. So fold it until it hits point D. Make a crease on top, make a crease on the bottom and run your fingernail. Now you have to do the step that I just told you on these three sides. Now remember, fold from this point up to this area. This is the corner of the little square. This is the top corner of the little square. Then fold it to this fold it to this point to the middle of the paper here. Unfold from this point to this top, to the bottom corner of the little square. Now remember, from this point to this top corner here on the little square. Crease on bottom and run your fingernail. Now point this point to the middle of the paper. Unfold this point to the bottom corner of this little square. Now this point to this point to the top edge of the little, to the top corner of the little square here. Now from this point to the middle of the paper. This on bottom and run your fingernail. Now from this point to the bottom corner of this little square here. I know when you fast forward, when you're making the normal video, it will be a little tedious to fold. At the end of that step, it will help you. Now the paper should look like this now. It's 16 squares and each square has an X in it. Now rotate the paper 90 degrees and fold this point to this point here, that decrease. So do this on the top and bottom like this. Now what you're going to do, you're going to fold the paper in half like this. Make sure these two flaps go underneath like this. Now I'll draw the lines for the creases on to make the water bomb base. If you haven't made the water bomb first, if you didn't make the water bomb, I recommend you to try that first because it will make things a little bit easier. So you draw lines for the water bomb base. Then hold the center line here. Open this one flap. Do one of the flaps here until it hits this line. Then top this corner here and along the two pieces. So take it. Open the two side flaps. Open the two side flaps. Push right in, and then squeeze these two edges together. So do the same thing to the other side. Take it, open the two side flaps, push right in, and then squeeze. And there you go. At this point, it will look something like this with two top flaps and two bottom flaps. First, we're starting with the top flap first. Now hold this point to this crease here. So I'm gonna draw lines, and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. And you clearly see what's going on right now. Oops. Now you're gonna fold this point onto this point here. And you should see a crease is here. Now what you're going to do is to fold this tip back right now. Now this point goes to this point here, to this X here. Now make a good crease and fold this tip back. Flip the paper and do the same to two areas. Now flip. Now fold this. Now fold. Now fold this tip to this point here. Now fold the flap back. Now this point to this point here. Now the paper should look like this now. Now what we are going to do is you're going to open this little pocket here and you're going to insert this little triangle into the pocket. Then open the flap here. Take the small triangle and insert it into the pocket. Do the same thing to this side. Open this pocket. Insert the flap in. Insert the flap in, and then crease, and then fold it. To this pocket. Open the pocket. Insert the triangle in. So insert until it's completely in. Now, and crease come everywhere right now after you insert them all. Now it will look like this now. Then you get good squeeze. Now the paper should look something like this now. To blow, grab two opposite ends of the model and pull it a little so you can see a little bit of an opening. So we have to blow into the opening like this. Now you see these creases, you have to push on them. So make the spikes. This area is called an IKEA style octahedron. So push on them gently. If it gets damaged, you can still roll. Okay, push all of them if it's open. Now the model should look something like this now. Now see, if you make the hole facing up, hold the hole facing upwards, let go, it will roll. So also you can also use this as scratcher. So subscribe, comment and share this video and make this a popular video on the internet. So anyway everyone, bye bye.